Senator Shelby.
What are the, say, two most promising areas of research in this area to date, dealing with all of these issues?
Yes, I am not a physician like Dr. King, and I would hate to comment, but we do work extensively to support and encourage research whenever possible. There's a number of areas where we're learning more and more about gut flora and the type of bacteria that is normally within the gut, and how something like a GI infection or eating food or drinking water from a country or an area where health conditions aren't up to par may throw that balance off, allow pathogens to leak deeper into the gut than they would normally be, and that would explain why the conditions are chronic as opposed to just goes through your system and then you're okay a couple weeks later. So looking at the gut flora is becoming more and more of a promising area. I would also say, and this is a little bit off of functional GI disorders directly, but it applies to this whole larger family of functional GI and motility disorders, particularly as it applies to veterans and members of the military, is that tremendous steps are being made in regenerative medicine, trying to actually regrow parts of the digestive system that may not be working. The anal sphincter is a perfect example. There is tremendous efforts underway to actually, in a lab setting, repair and regrow anal sphincters. And if this, for example, there's a soldier who suffered an IED attack and significant pelvic floor damage, regenerative medicine could one day be at a point where he could get a new anal sphincter and return to a normal quality of life. So those are two areas I would acknowledge off the top of my head.
Have there been studies to show that this is a higher rate of problems with military service personnel as opposed to the general population?
Yes. The IOM report I previously cited, there was actually 2 IOM studies that looked at this. I'd be happy to share the results of those studies with the subcommittee, but they had a very high threshold for acknowledging service connection, and they found that the incidence was higher than would be in the general population as a result of military service.
Thank you.
I thank you very much. I'd like to thank the panel, and